Welcome back everyone to Crusader Kings 2 with the Game of Thrones mod during the Century of Blood. And we're now playing as the second generation of Kings of the Rock, King Martyn of the Rock, who in the last episode took over after his father was slain by a dragon. Now, yeah, Tommen, he was known for his adventures. He was a very ambitious man. He managed to conquer the Reach for our empire here, but eventually he was just he was driven insane by that dragon, and eventually it cost him his life. Now, we attempted to avenge our father and tried to mount that dragon as well, but that was a one-time thing. We're not going to try and do that again, because our craziness is coming from a different, from a different aspect of life, because we are just madly in love with Arya Lannister, and yeah, we dueled the Prince of Dawn. We killed him, and I wasn't actually aware of this. With killing the Prince of Dawn, we actually ended the line of House Martell. They are wiped out. I wasn't aware of this, but this is actually kind of interesting. So we now have House Gargallan ruling over Dawn, and this prince right here, he's actually married to a Yornwood, so he certainly has a powerful house backing him. So yeah, that's obviously quite interesting. Now, also one thing I should note is that Arya Lannister, our lover, is pregnant, and it's quite likely that she's pregnant with the kid of Prince Trystane. I wonder if that is actually the case, if that kid will have a claim to Dawn. If so, we could obviously press it. So this is going to be an interesting opportunity. If not, well, we'll still find a way. I think, since we're a family person, we will neither divorce our current wife, because, you know, we've taken that holy vow of marriage. And so I don't think we will necessarily divorce her, and we'll also not try and kill Arya's kid, because she would be against that quite likely. So yeah, I think that would fit our character. We should keep in mind Martyn's actually a really great guy, apart from the fact that he's a lunatic. Other than that, he's awesome. We are zealous. I think this is going to be the driving force behind our actions. We're going to have to do something about the Ironborn and perhaps about the North, but the North is a bit far away, so I think the Ironborn are the closest that we're going to have to deal with. And I checked our options again, and we once again have the option to seek redress for raiding. We will obviously click that. That will hurt the Iron King quite a bit, because he's already in debt. So, in fact, maybe... Oh no, it's his subjects paying us. Look how much money we're making from this. This is insane. I love that. This is a real great source of income. And all of the Iron Lords are listening to their king. But regardless, we want more than that. And I think we're going to fabricate a claim on Pike. Pike, because that is the biggest Iron Island fortress. So we'll fabricate a claim here. Perhaps we'll even get the entire duchy. And I think duchy by duchy we'll try and take over the Iron Islands, just because that would fit our character. Other than that, I have been thinking about maybe even legitimizing Elias Sand. But we can always do that later, so I won't do it immediately. She's actually Salt Dawnish, which is kind of interesting. That is actually because she was born in Dawn. Wow. Alright, well, as for a trait, I think we'll give her humility, and we'll see how she turns out. Okay, one thing I should mention is that we have a friend, Sir Hostine Rain, who is homosexual, which is kind of interesting. Our father was a lunatic, and he had a homosexual friend, so maybe that's just kind of a tradition for the Rock Kings, to be lunatic, and yeah, to be wounded all the time, and so on and so forth. But yeah, we could hire Harry's for 50 gold. No, I think I have quite enough people. He's a craven. I don't need him to lead my armies. And what I want to do now is I would actually like to appoint one more person to our bodyguard, and that's going to be my lover, Arya. Yes, she's equally insane as we are, but that's fine. Now, as for my wife, she is depressed, and she also has the bloody flux, so she might die. So we'll see. We'll see what happens to her. She's certainly not pregnant. She's a strong lady, so it's actually quite likely she might make it through, especially because she was treated successfully. So we'll have to see. She wants a daughter quite desperately. Alright, well, we'll see. Other than that, Lord Gerald, another insane person. Why is everyone insane? Wow. He asks that we intervene on his behalf against the aggression of Lord Victor Vickery. Now, he's actually a pretty great fight. He's a drunkard, but depressed. He's a legitimized bastard. Who am I gonna support here? I think I'm gonna support my vassal, House Payne, right? I will order Lord Vickery of Brentbrook to stand down. Yep, I think so. And we'll see. Oh, there's nothing I can do. We just lost prestige. Interesting. Seeing another woman behind my spouse's back is becoming quite troublesome for me. The lies tear at my soul, and my longing to be with my lover is almost too much. It's time to end such affairs and settle down. No, that's certainly not going to happen. It will work out if I give it a bit more effort. Or I don't care for my spouse. Now, you would think so, right? Because we are, as I said, we're lunatic. We're very much in love with our Saria here. But as I said, we're also a family person, and we were kind of forced into this marriage. But now we're going to stick to it. I think, despite being lunatic, we will do that. So we'll honor this. We'll try and make it work, and we'll see what happens. And we are stressed. Oof. Well, okay. Well, that's just the way it is. We'll see. Perhaps that's going to go away. We actually have quite a lot of health issues here. Stressed and wounded? -2. We're still quite young, so, you know, there's a possibility that we're going to survive this. And we've also been invited to a feast here by Lord Garrison Prester. Perhaps that's going to make us happy. But we shall see. This party needs some action. I'm going to get undressed. Then perhaps, yes, I'll bring some animals in here. And maybe, yes, that spear. Okay. And set fire to the table, roast the food over it. Then, where are my pants? Okay, so apparently we're having a lot of fun. Cool. We get cheery. Interesting. Alright, so apparently that was quite a nice event. People like us, and we gain diplomacy because of it. And we actually have the chance to lose stress. Well, look at that. And we did. That's excellent. Well, Lord Prester, I'm really enjoying your feast. I'm thinking about, you're my advisor. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Maybe we can give you some sort of reward. For now, I'm not really sure what I could give you. But yeah, we shall see. Also, a son has been born, Aaron Martell. And actually, there was also, it was twins. But the daughter didn't make it. So, the last Martell, and he does have a weak claim to the Kingdom of Dawn. Interesting. Alright, so Aaron Martell, let me see. He is, well, we're gonna make him, alright, let's think. Yeah, let's think about this. He is he's at court. Can we press his claims? No, we cannot. But that's interesting. So we have him here. We have the last remaining Martell. And he does have a claim on Dawn, which can be inherited by successors. So let me see. You know, I think, yeah, oh, if I marry Elia Sand, can I marry her to Aaron Martell? That would be actually kind of interesting. I could marry him to my brother. I don't think I can marry them because they're technically siblings, right? Yeah, I can't do that. Would have been kind of cool. Alright, well, let me see. Can I marry... Oh, right, because no. Let's check a betrothal. Maybe that will work. Yeah, okay, so I can't do that. I can only marry him to my mother. Alright. Well, he's so Dornish. I think that's fine. I will give him... I'll probably... You know what? I think I'll give him the faith focus, because we're zealous. You know what? That's fine. I think that will work. That will work. We'll let him focus on faith. And a war against tyranny, against Quentin Gargallan, so he's going to immediately have to fight off a rebellion. Yeah, that actually put Dawn into turmoil. Wow. It's not too bad, though. I think he's fighting the Danes? The Blackmonts, yeah, and Danes of the Torrentine. Alright, well, we'll see how that turns out. But maybe we can sweep in and bring stability to Dawn by putting a Martell back in charge. That's quite possible. Other than that, we could hold a tournament. Now, are we that kind of guy? Well, we have won a few tournaments ourselves. We are gregarious. So I suspect, yeah, we could. And we also need a new commander. Let me see, anyone who's particularly... Oh, yes, Garrison Prester, we will make you a commander. You deserve that position, because you made us feel good again. You made us feel good about life. And we can imprison Lord Paramount Garth of the Reach. My wife is now pregnant. Excellent. Wow, we are just breeding titles here. Alright, and why can we imprison him? Because he's leader of a plot. Alright, you know what? I think we'll just have you end this plot. There's no... Well, I was just gonna say there's no need to imprison you. Well, you want to become regent. Who's our current regent? Damien of Castamere. Maybe we'll actually resign his position. I guess we'll keep it for now. Actually, no. I will resign you, and I will give that to the Presta guy, if I can find him. There he is, Garrison. Yeah, I think that's okay. Have him designated regent, and I don't think we'll imprison anyone right now. But winter's coming, and we're certainly gonna have to ask you to stop raiding. But for this, we need to raise an army first. So let's go ahead and do that. It's only 1,100 men. Let's raise a few more men. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we'll get you all together. And Timus Modwell is known as the Fat. And they're all sick. But at least he has enough kids. So that's good for him. Good. Alright, we've got some 3,000 men. Who's leading this? Timus, you can actually lead one flank. And we'll lead... We'll actually not lead this ourselves. Because we're quite wounded still. But Tybalt of Lannister could lead this. There's no problem with that. They ran away. Alright. A small spear throwing competition could be entertaining, and it's also a great way to enliven your battle technique. Maybe you should arrange a contest at your court. Sure, why not? Yeah, we don't have that very often, so yeah, you can actually come back. And after dozens of spears have been hurled through the air, a sole victor emerges, Lord Paramount Garth. Well, he does have a lot of dual skill, and we lost a little bit of prestige there. Okay, but we gained a lot more back. Nice, very nice. Although we already have plenty of prestige, so I'm not really too concerned with that. Anyway, can we now seek redress for raiding again? We can. Yes, Sloat River Ement. Now, is that Ement Harlaw? Ement Stone Tree. Where is House Stone Tree? Is that you? Alanis... Alright, well, someone else's. Ooh! Well, that's what we've been waiting for. So, all this time, we have been asking for money, seeking redress, and this time, the Iron King Corvin has refused. While he's at war, defending against King Edwal, the tyrant of House Stark in the north. Yeah, wow, you know what? You've made a grave mistake. A grave mistake indeed. Okay, so I imagine these claims of raiding in the rock are fabricated, and we will not be bullied by thinly veiled threats. This is unacceptable, and this should give us just reason to go to war. Bloody vengeance. Okay, so what's gonna happen? Iron King Corvin is imprisoned, change fear by -20, all women kidnapped, slave captured, swords stolen, shall be returned, and we will gain a lot of gold. Alright, bloody vengeance shall be declared. There it is, and of course... Lord Paramount Garth should honor his obligations here. Wow, this could not have worked out better for our zealot here. We're going to try and remove the Iron Islands. And the Reach is joining us. Glorious. And they're bringing 28,000 men. Wow, they actually rival us in strength right there. Now I'm going to have to appoint a new Chief General. And I suppose it's going to be Timus the Fat. Simply because he's so good. Then again, Umfred Aaron. Hold on. My brother-in-law, Umfred, is he oh, he's not married yet. Right. Well, we're gonna have to wait for this marriage, and then we'll probably press their claim on the Vale. Oh my god, so many possibilities. But for now, we will have to raise the levies. I don't think we're actually gonna raise the personal levies of House Lannister here, because there's no need for this. We'll simply raise our vassals' levies, and I think we'll raise our vassals' ships as well. We don't even have any personal ships, so, you know, there's that. There's only the ships in Lannisport. There's no other fleet. Wow, this could actually be kind of difficult, but I suppose you are currently leading troops in Barrington, so yeah, you are certainly busy somewhere else. Oh my god, this is just working out. This is working out so great. I've never had such great lunatic characters. They're usually, yeah, not that good rulers, I suppose I could say. But yeah, let's combine you. But yeah, you're way too many. We need more ships. Now, we're Lannisters, right? We can easily pay some money for some sales. How many though? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe one more? I think that's fine. That should be... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I think that's okay. Might have been a bit overkill, but I think this way we can at least split our troops in half. And we should be able to... not quite. Maybe one more sale. Should be fine. And then we can at least... Well, we actually have a lot of troops. Can we... Okay, one more fleet maybe. Nope, they're all hired. Alright, fine. We hired all the fleets that we could. In that case... there we go. Can we get anyone on the boats? No. Oh, you can get on the boats. Alright. Well, let's get you together. Split in half. Alright, how about this? Alright, that should work. Good, you go on the boats, and we'll send you over. Alright, wow. We actually need a few more ships. I think we have to increase the fleet size of Lannisport, because it's really not too big. And Donover Lannister has been born of the union with between Martyn and Queen Alyssa. Interesting. So she's no longer sick. She's still depressed because she doesn't have a daughter, but at least a son. We'll give him... We are a zealous man. I think we'll give him the faith focus as well. I mean, right? I think this is kind of the strongest focus. And family... I still think faith is probably the best out of all of them. We're a martial guy, though. We're not particularly proud. Struggle? We're a good fighter as well. We're dutiful. You know what? I guess I'll give him the struggle. I'll give him the faith focus now, but I think I will change it to the martial focus later. I think that's a good way to do it. All right, and how do we call him? Well, we have a friend, Justin, but we don't know too much about him. We have Saria. She's pregnant again. She likes... Well... You know what? Let me see. My wife's father is Benedar. I think Donover is fine. We'll just call it Donover. Yeah, that's okay. And we'll make our way to Orkmond, and we'll lead this ourselves. And actually, no, we're still wounded, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. We'll have Garrison lead this, and Tybalt, and then Damien. Yeah, I think that's the best. And we have fulfilled our ambition to have a son, Glorious, and we can now win the war. We gain martial and prestige, certainly. That's what we'll do. And Master Lone is worried about my newborn son. Yes, do your best to treat him, obviously. And I think we can actually assault this as quickly as possible. A plot. Lord Garrison Preston seeks to kidnap Lord Lambert Farman. That's interesting news. You can do that. And we could pray for fertility. Or... Oh, well, we're zealous, so I suppose we will pray. Yes. Okay, sure. Yeah. So we get extra fertility. And... Ooh. Maester Laurent is not doing well. You know what? Can I send for Maester? Can I make him leave court? Is that a possibility? Ask to leave court. I can't. Fine, we'll have to... Well, I could always imprison him. Whoa. Excuse me. Alright, I guess I could imprison him. He botched the treatment of our son. We are... I think here's the thing. You know what? We are a family person. And because we're lunatic, I think this is just kind of increasing our trait here. So, you know what? I'll imprison you. I'll imprison you. Yeah. And we will now send for a new maester. I think that is the best thing we can do. Yep, it'll cost a little bit of gold, but that's fine. Alright, he messed up several things before. He's just kind of a bad maester. I think it's time for a new one. And I guess we'll continue the Siege of Orkmond in the next episode. So that was it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.